Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Show.
My name is Goku.
My name is Tracy. And today we are going to be discussing 4 topics of World War I. Have you ever thought of the effects of World War I? You're probably thinking no. So let me explain to you how World War I has such an effect on society.
We got some special guests that we would love to introduce to you. I'm sure you guys would love to know the 4 aspects how World War I impacted society.
First, we will have Bonnie discussing about how the roles of women affected society after World War I.
Hello, Bonnie.
Hi, Goku. Hi, Tracy. Thanks for having me on the show.
No problem. So, Bonnie, we invited you here to tell us about how the roles of women affected World War I. So, can you tell us about how the changes in the roles of women affected World War I?
Well, many changes occurred for women during the war. They served in the Navy and Marines, and thousands served as nurses. Women also worked in factories and in the government. Over 230 bilingual American military women working for the Army were working as telephone operators to maintain communication with numerous French localities. Women also aligned with humanitarian organizations like American Red Cross, YMCA, and the Salvation Army.
And how was their success?
Their success in World War I was an important precedent for expanding roles of women in America. This was the first war that women were ever allowed to enlist in.
Is there any additional information you would like to add?
Oh yes, out of 24 million women, 1.7 million stayed at work in domestic service, 800,000 worked textiles, 600,000 in clothing, and 260,000 in government jobs or teaching.
Thank you, Bonnie. I'm sure you gave the audience good information on the roles of women. Right, crowd?
Yeah!
And thanks for having me.
Now we will have our second special guest. Let's all give a round of applause to Lee and Sue.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me, Tracy and Goku.
Yeah, thank
and
you.
the war really messed up my business.
You're so welcome. Now tell us a bit about business during World War I.
Well, before the war, my earnings were decent. People come and go to buy shirts and quality-made skirts.
And after the war?
Yeah, I closed down my business. The government spent all their money on the war. I had to find another way to survive. I don't like to talk about this. It makes me upset just thinking about it. Other local businesses experience the same thing.
I see what you're saying. Hi, Lee. What happened to your business?
Hey, alright. So I owned an iron production company, and as other businesses lost profit like hers, mine gained profit because they needed iron to make weapons and stuff. So basically I made more money and they lost money.
Thank you so much, Sue and Lee, for sharing your business experience with us. I know
No
it must have been
problem.
tough.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us.
Now, actually, our next aspect is going to be told by me and our next special guest, Biv.
Go Tracy!
How you doing, sir?
Hey Tracy. Hey Goku. Tracy, since ladies are first, I'm going to let you tell your part first.
Oh, thanks, Biv. Well, I'm going to be talking about propaganda during World War I. So many different types of propaganda were used in World War I successfully, since people only received the information that the government wanted them to know. It twisted the truth and allowed for governmental control of people's thoughts and viewpoints towards the war.
So, Biff, why do people support the war?
Usually people supported the war because propaganda allowed them to believe that the war was worth fighting for. Some examples include convincing people to go to war, unification of the nation, conserving food, buying bonds, and more. Some posters even called for people to help based on ties they had with another country. They were also used to get people to enlist in combat.
So, what does some posters depict?
Well, some posters depicted how everyone was a part of the war, how everyone had a responsibility as they called for male and female soldiers, female workers, families to save food so the armies can have food, which is using people's emotions as the posters stir feelings of nationalism. The average person has definitely seen the poster of Uncle Sam stating he needs you to join the army, and also the poster of a woman revealing her bicep stating we can do it too.
Any additional information to add, Biff?
Well, all I'm going to say is propaganda attacked the emotional parts of human beings as women, children, dogs, etc. We're used to stir up emotions.
Thank you, Tracy. Tracy and Biff for the nice speech of propaganda during World War I. Tracy, I didn't know you were so smart and intelligent.
Yeah, Duku. Shut up.
Ha ha ha. Before we end our special midday show, we would love to see you right after the break.
Arizona, our sponsor. You know you love it.
It's so good.